A model, a message, a lesson, a beat, a rhythm that jumps and bounces uniquely, individually in harmony with my brethren from senior to freshman. A model, silently killing them softly with a smile, a sway, and sachet that screams my name, aTone. A model, a model.
Peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. What's up, Scorpio? April showers brings May flowers. We're here to find out personally, professionally, as well as spiritually, the good things headed your way, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will be tapping in via my vice versa tarot deck to find out the personal blessings coming your way, Scorpio. I'll then hop over to this career and finance oracle to get into those blessings. I'll then close out your message with this relationship and love oracle to get into the spiritual blessings for my Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you could, please do me the honor, Scorpio. Smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. I would like to also add, if it doesn't apply, let it fly, Scorpio. Take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone who may need it. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you guys. All right, we got those housekeeping items out the way. I'm getting to this message. Let's find out, personally speaking, what's the good stuff headed my Scorpio's way. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope all is well with you guys. Let's get up into it. 5 cards, please. Spirit, let's find out in my Scorpio's personal world, what is the abundant blessings headed their way? All right. One more card, please. And there it is. Scorpio, you received the Hierophant, the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, as well as the 2 of Coins. For you, Scorpio, the good things headed your way is a new way of doing things. There's a new sheriff in town, a new perspective, a change of view for my Scorpio collective. For someone has taken a step back, thought about what has occurred between them and another. They are reflecting. They are wanting to apologize and do the work. Not just an apology without the action to support the change that needs to come. That's at least the expectation here. Now that some time has occurred where you and this individual may not have been speaking or seeing eye to eye, there's been some reflection that has taken place between you or the other party, Scorpio, that is going to be good for this partnership with this side of the 2 of Coins. You're going to be able to work with someone and see the change in their behavior. So they're going to offer apology along with changed action. That is the good thing coming your way, Scorpio. And you may not necessarily believe them at first with this side of the Hierophant, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, you may want to see it. You like, yeah, I hear you. But you won't make them work for it. Someone is definitely going to have to show improve with you. And it's looking like they will. Someone's going to show up. Like, yeah, I meant what I said, Scorpio, when I apologized and I said I was going to do better and do ABC 1, 2, 3. And you get to see this person do ABC 1, 2, 3. And you're breathing a sigh of relief because part of you may not have held the best odds for this person originally. You're like, I don't know how this about to work because I don't know whether this person has disappointed you in the past or they are reminding you something that they're doing is reminding you of past people who have disappointed you, Scorpio. So there's a connection to past life traumas and childhood traumas, but someone is showing you, no, Scorpio, not today. I got you. I'm going to show you something different. And that's a good thing, Scorpio. So this is giving, what do they call it? Optimism, being cautiously optimistic. Yes, that's the phrase. My Scorpios are being cautiously optimistic, and someone shows up and shows out and makes you proud, Scorpio. So it allows you to exhale and trust a little more, which is a good thing. All right, let's see. What are the blessings headed in my career and finance area of my Scorpio's life right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the good things headed to you, Scorpio, in your career and finances? What do you need to know? What are the seeds you need to sow? And how can you continue to grow is what I'm picking up on for my Scorpios. I don't know. This might be, yeah, one more card for my Scorpio collective. All right, Scorpio, you received in the flow, magic, innovation, long-term, and manifesting for your career and finance spread. So the abundance, blessing, and good things headed to you as it relates to your career and finance, Scorpio, there's a rhythm of progress, forward movement, processes that are actually being followed, demonstrated, repeated over and over again to where something moves like a well-oiled machine. You're beginning to see the movement forward in your career because you've put in place certain hacks, skills. You've done something over and over and over. That repetition has created a flow. There's a sense of electricity around your career right now, Scorpio. This is also giving strike while the iron is hot. An innovative idea is going to help circumvent and cut down on the amount of time you spend doing something. This is work smarter, not harder. So now that you know the ins and outs of the process, up, down, left, and right, you can come through with a hack to say, you know what? All right, if this is how this process works, if we add this application to do this piece of the process, what amount of time can we cut out and shore up forward movement in a quicker way? My Scorpios are on fire as it relates to implementing process and getting people to follow process over and over and become committed to that process. This is my Scorpios championing a group or a team that needs to be in something for the long haul. You're able to create magic, Scorpio, in the work that is being done you're almost looking like there's 2 or 3 people inside of you while you work. And a lot of this is because you have the skill that you do along with this hack that you've put in place. And you like, I know. I make it look good, don't I? The game is to be sold, not told, Scorpio, is what I'm also picking up on. Don't give away all your secrets on how you do things. Maybe to a small few, but for the long term and the long haul, you don't want to saturate the conversation with certain things where now everybody is using it or using this hack, and it then becomes not as efficient. Yeah, my Scorpios are wanting to vet, test, and make sure that this process and how they're operating is good to expand out. You ain't ready to put it out into the ethers just yet, Scorpio. And there's nothing wrong with that, because your magic and how you're showing up is there's a certain amount of showmanship that is coming with how you're operating in your career sphere right now, that is admired, respected, and creating a certain amount of inspiration in others to keep them going for the long haul. So good job, Scorpio. Let's close out your message and find out what the spiritual blessings are coming for my Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure you are smashing that like button, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, Scorpio. I would love to hear about the career hacks that you have, the different tips and tricks and ideas that you've put in place that you're proud of. Yeah, I'm picking up on a leader, Scorpio collective, who is a leader in their career industry. All right, let's see, spiritually speaking, how do you need to be guided right now, Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, so you receive clock, addiction, sunglasses, coffee cup, and paradise. What I tell you about vetting, checking, doing something over and over, and timing of when you release the evidence of this thing. Timing is very important, Scorpio. So there's something that you want to make sure you test it. Keep it close to your chest. You ain't really telling too many people. You making it look simple. Something that is difficult, you're making it look hard. And that is your claim to fame. Continue to operate in this way. You don't need to let everybody know what you got going on as it relates to how you move, because perception is important. Remember, I talked about showmanship. A magician, 50% of a magician's success is their show and how they lay it out from beginning to end, building anticipation in their viewer, drawing them in. It's an art form. And my Scorpios are very in tune with this art form right now. And Spirit is saying, continue to tap in to that intuitive sense that drives you towards your knowingness of where you should be, what you should say, and what you shouldn't say as it relates to your personal as well as professional environments and audiences, Scorpio. So that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.